Welcome everyone to the 23rd video of my Galactic Civilizations 3 Let's Play, playing as the Terran Alliance on Suicidal difficulty. So in the previous video I wiped out the Thalans, which is a big step towards achieving victory. I've got the Altarians and the Yor to wipe out to win a conquest victory, if that's the way I decide to go, which is more than likely. Turns out the Altarians are very much stronger, their fleets are, than I thought they were. They have carriers. So this fleet, the tooltip is really wrong here. That suggests that that fleet is terrible, but in reality it's like 200 odd in all defences and attack, if not a lot more than that, and of course a huge amount of hit points. I got extra logistics in the last video though, so my fleets are a heck of a lot stronger now. I'm at the point where maybe I can actually take that down, but I'm not sure yet. I've got to get transports up there. I've got 3 shipyards on the go, one down here, one over here making transports, and another one up here making combat ships. My defences on my border planets are pretty decent now. I've got some Illyrium defense shields. It's actually my Hyperion buildings I'm planning on building in these places as well, so it's kind of fortunate that I can get military buildings up there, and they're not really a waste as well. They're kind of a waste over here on Macsen though. I took out a troop transport of the Yor coming down here in the last video, and I'm trying to race up there in time to save that colony now. I've got tiniest of bits of movement left to do at the start of, or the end of this turn, so let's move that there, and this can go there, is it? Right, I'll do. Right, let's enter. Gonna research carriers. I probably will use them, although they are overpowered in this patch, I believe. Right, the Yor are helping me out, taking down their shipyard and transports there. Excellent. This is moving over here. That's probably my best defended planet going, or at least it will be when that planetary defense system is up and running now. Phalan pirate ships coming up there. We've got Galactic Event. One of our traders has been approached by representatives from an association of black market traders who are offering us a wealth of insider information on the other civilizations in the galaxy, enough to negotiate incredibly favourable terms, boosting trade income on all our routes. In exchange, they want access to some of our current research projects. So at the moment, I would preferably go for the benevolent option, I think. Pragmatic, I've got tons of points in and I'm getting more points than the other 3. But diplomacy isn't going to help me out much. I really don't want to lose research though. I don't think it's worthwhile losing research for the trade income on a pragmatic tree, so I don't want that either. I could select the malevolent option, which I don't have any points in whatsoever and I'm unlikely to get many points in. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to select that. I probably need about 50 odd points before I can make my first pick, which would be ideological buildings pick. Yeah, I'm going to go that route, because that's crap and that's bad actually. Okay. Press. Okay. I've got a warning there, that's because it couldn't take any population off that, basically, because planet's shipping production was so far away. So if I check my ideology screen, yeah, I've got 20 points there. I would probably want to pick that one first. I need 55, so I need a couple more events to get to that. We're a while away from getting certain things over here still. It's 70 for that. Right. But yeah, I think that was the best option. So trades increase. Oh, I've actually only got 1 freighter on the go at the moment. So I need to... Huh, that doesn't look like it increased by 100% either. Yeah, I need to get a freighter at some point. Right, so probably add a freighter into the list down here, I guess. This transport probably needs to pick population up off quite a few of these worlds. So yeah, I'm going to bring it down to here first of all. Right, I've got upgraded. Let's do combat first as usual. So that transport's coming in. Are they moving any more down here? I don't think they are. I've got another ship there. So with this fleet, I'm probably just going to go straight for that transport since that's the threat. Let's group that up. I think 2 of these are new and the rest are old. Oh, actually 3 of them are new. Okay, good. What's on here? I've actually got an entire fleet there as well. I may even... Well, I'm just going to bring a ton of stuff up there, I think. So let's bring that to there. I'll take 2 of these out. I'll leave 1 on just in case they sneak a transport down here. Don't want to risk it. Got a gunboat there as well. If well, against an armed transport is enough. Okay, so I've got 8 ships coming up here. That might be enough to save this. I've also got 3 there. My sensor ship is over here. Probably should bring that on the planet. Okay. Right. Transport there. You took down the shipyard. Great. That was coming over here, I think. Right, they rebuilt the shipyard. Let's destroy that. Okay. Now they've got transports up there. Let's check something here. Right, it's just in range of that, I think. So I'm actually going to bring this fleet up towards there, destroy their transports and their shipyard, hopefully. So I don't know how many planets they've got. 10? And they've got, about to lose that. Oh, actually, yeah, maybe 11. So quite a few of their planets probably don't have shipyards, which is good for me. So they can't make an awful lot more ships. The military power is significantly ahead of mine still, though. When does that... Right, 3 turns away. Okay. Right, I think I've... Right, there's actually a pirate there, so let's go and destroy that. Quick battle. I'll destroy the shipyard as well. I'm here. Debatable whether or not I should do that, since it's nowhere near my stuff, really. Right, I think that's pretty much all the combat done, so I'll finish up with the rest of the movement and do my colonies. Okay, colonies, and most of the movement is done. Something which I should probably show you, which is of interest. I'm sticking up my Hyperion shipyards here, so this gives extra hit points to my ships. And I'm gonna focus the future production from that world to this shipyard. So ships made there should get a tiny bit of extra hit points. I think it said 12 after adjacency bonuses, which isn't all that much, but certainly better than nothing. And also by putting this here, it will improve my defense as well, increase my planetary and defense and resistance against any troop transports coming in. I've got a tiny bit of movement left. I moved the constructor from that starbase down here. I'm going to try and bag that now that it's a bit safer over here. I've got a constructor over here which I can use to upgrade that, so I'm going to do that now. And these ones are pretty slow though, aren't they? So not sure what I'm going to do with it after that. Probably bring it back up here, is it? Could have some econ starbases around there maybe, who knows. Right, so I've got a fleet here. This got 11 movement left. They've just destroyed the shipyard there. That's pretty damaged. I think I'm actually going to destroy that, and I'll probably keep away from that fleet. Luckily it's very slow. So quick battle here, I think. 14 hit points. I'll do it. Probably just cost myself a ship by doing this though. They have to get through my shields first, though, don't they? So that would cost them a turn. So that's probably why it survived. We've got 8 movement left. What's the range here? Actually, range is pretty good. I should probably go after more of the shipyards or take down the star bases. Or bring it back here and bring it to Thaler to protect that planet or that planet from this fleet. I'm gonna come up here. I think I'll take out the star base there. And what's left? Just this one. It's got 9 movement. They're making that there rather than shipyard. I think I'll come over here, destroy that pirate fleet, then bring it to one of these planets. And I've got a ship there as well. I'm going to stick that on the shipyard for the time being. It's one of my new ones. And sensor ship. I think it's relatively safe up here. Nothing's that fast. So I'll bring this up a bit there. And that's the end of the turn. Right, so next turn. Just coming down here to get an anomaly. Got really good sensor coverage along the borders here. Moved one over there to see what's going on there. So I should probably be looking for transports now, shouldn't I? That's probably coming over here. Got some up here. Get carriers this turn, so I'm going to have to design a new ship. Looks like Pirates against the Order. Pirates lost. Tensions between our people have been reduced thanks to the Open Borders Treaty you signed. Okay, research. Right, so we've got carriers, so I can add those modules to my large ships. And I think I'm going to go for another military tech in effect. Let's get the hull repair system. So I'm going to make some command ships using these. So I'll have the repair module on them. And maybe some other fleet enhancement modules in the future on those ships I make in a bit, once I got it. Right, let's do combat first as usual. So, made the ship there, I've got fleet coming up here. Transport's taking forever here, which is great for me. What's that? I should be able to take that out pretty easily. So I might as well en route. Slow me down a point, but hopefully it doesn't cost me a planet. Still have not flipped that, and that's starting to get a bit of a joke now. Assuming you don't have to get to 100%. Right, I think that's pretty easy, so I'll do quick. 1301. May even recover hit points. Yep, I did. I don't know if the AI goes for the repair in tech. They should do, because it's, well, you could definitely argue it's overpowered. We've got 3. Actually, I should probably take out that en route as well, shouldn't I? Let's go there. Attack you. Quick battle that. 847. Need to get that over here now, really. So let's come over here. Grab some extra durantium in a bit. Right, 7 movement. There's tons of antimatter there, which I would love. Antimatter, there's a lot of fleet improvements that I need antimatter for. I've actually been, well, on Thaler, built that recently to give me more bonuses to, well, that's where I'm going to put my Hyperion Shrinker, extra military bonus. It's the only way I can get a +2 there. Gonna put Preparedness Center there and another one of those Antimatters there, and then the Hyperion Shrinker there. Right, is there any more combat down here? So I moved that, I moved that, I moved that. That's still making these. One per turn. Which is pretty brilliant. No fleet there. That shipyards could be taken out. So I should do that. Got a starbase there, which I can also take out. Right, 6 movement. Five left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, that worked out well. So this area is coming under control now. I'd say both of these areas are actually. It's just a case of me getting transports down here, grabbing the population and bringing it up. And I might make some transports here as well to attack the yaw. So there's a combat fleet there. Could even go for the yaw shipyards. It's not a terrible idea. Looks as if they're coming over here, I guess. Let's destroy this pirate fleet. I've got a new ship there, and I've already got a ship there. Oh, let's definitely destroy stuff up here. Right, I got a new shipyard. Let's take down the shipyard first before it builds a dream carrier. Which turns out are pretty good. Okay, I wonder if there's anything under it. It's hard to tell. Okay. This isn't a carrier. Looks pretty shit actually, so let's just do a quick battle. Have we had a battle against the Altarians? Right, I don't think that was really worth seeing, to be honest. Okay, they're destroyed. I should probably just destroy all the star bases around here. I mean, the yaw could arguably bring constructors up here, but not realistically. I've actually got another transport there, so let's destroy that. 7 movement points. Let's come up here. Destroy that. How deep can we go in? I should probably get another fleet over here. That was pirate. It's probably ex-Thalian or Iconian. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could arguably camp outside these planets, destroying the shipyards whenever they rebuild them. It's not a terrible idea. I think I'll come back over there and then first destroy these. Okay, that's done. Right, I've probably done pretty much all of the combat now, so I'm going to design a new carrier ship and I'll do my colonies and the rest of the movement. So this is my new carrier ship. I'm going to be using this in conjunction with my older destroyer ships. These are escort ships and these are support ships, so in theory these ships should be targeted before the carrier. I've actually made the carrier have slightly better defenses though than the destroyer. I think it's got 1 extra deflector. Whether or not I need to do that, I'm not really sure. I didn't have much room to stick weapons on it. I'll show you the actual design. So basically it's very similar to the destroyer. It's got everything the same apart from it doesn't have the missile assister or as much weapons. It's got a carrier, as you can see there, so it's pretty hefty on the mass, extra 70 mass, but I'll get extra fighters for that, so that's where the carrier module is. And I've used various rotations and things on thins and scale to make it look a bit prettier than standard would if I just slap bits on. Yeah, so that's my carrier ship anyway. It doesn't use any resources. I was tempted to stick this on to slowly repair it in battle, but I'm actually researching something which is better than that, which uses thulium. So I'm going to have command ships which just do fleet enhancements. So I could actually stick that on it, for example, to increase my range. I probably won't, because I don't really need range with these all that much. But there's certain things in the future, like extra defense and weapon damage, that you can get via fleet bonuses. So I've finished up my colonies, and I've also finished my movement for pretty much everything apart from a few ships left. I've got a transport which is I've got left to move, and I've forgotten what else I did down here. I've actually stuck my shipyards, those carriers in my shipyards, so they're making some of those now. They're actually quite a bit cheaper than my destroyers. Whether or not they're better, I'm not really sure yet. I think I'm going to start to group up a fleet to take on the Altarian fleet as well. See if I'm capable of destroying those. Can come down there. They can go there. Right, so finally got that sorted out, I believe. And I can stick there. And I've got transport. I could just, with this transport, take Champness back, but I don't think there's much point with that transport there. It may, if I don't destroy it, it can just take it back probably. So maybe I'm gonna go for that world. I'm gonna sneak around here. So as long as I'm 3 away from any enemy vessels, I should be safe here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I might be able to hit that next turn. It's actually got a defender fleet there, which I hadn't realised. What's left? Censorship. There's a bit of fog out there, so I think it's more important to keep sight. So I'll just press pause there, and I believe that's finally the end of the turn. It's next turn. Okay, what's left? Right, my transport got down here. 9 movement. Gonna take a lot off here. I don't think there's any population on that. No. Let's take 4 billion off. Right, what about over here? Right, let's hit the cap as well. I need a lot of transports over here. I've actually been wasting population really by not making transports quick enough down here. I kind of needed the military ships elsewhere though, really. Right, let's enter. Right, I didn't see any transport. Right, that moved over there. Actually, it's going for that planet. I doubt it would be able to take that planet though, actually. It's just so well defended. So even if I lose a battle coming up against that, I should be okay, hopefully. Right, I've got another transport there, so that can come down to here, is it? I assume I need to take population off here, tiny bit. Okay, right, so that just completed a carrier. So that's what carriers look like, is it? So that's how we know they have a slightly different symbol. Didn't realise that. Right. What am I doing now? Right, combat. So this carrier can come up here. There's nothing coming down here, so it looks like we're pretty safe. They have exactly the same range and movement as the destroyers do. Okay. So I should aim directly for that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I've got a partial fleet there, but it's probably not good enough to take that out. I think I can hit it next turn. That's coming over here still, isn't it? I'll tell you what, I should show you as well, because I haven't shown it for a while. I should show you the timeline graphs. Some of them are getting pretty interesting. Faction power, I'm basically about to take over the Yor. Economic power, I've gone ahead, it would seem. Not exactly sure how it calculates economic power, actually. Military power, we're catching up with the Yor. The Altarians has actually gone down a bit recently as well. Population have been top for a while. Influence top for most of the game because we had the most planets. I've actually gone top on total. No, I haven't. That's the Altarians. But I'm nearly overtaken on total production. I think the AI does actually get bonuses off its ships in terms of cost as well. Someone put up on the Galciv forums what bonuses the AIs get on Godlike, and they're crazy. They're so big that I'm surprised I can win at this level or look like winning at this level. Social manufacturing, that fluctuates all the time. Military manufacturing, we've gone top by quite a bit now, so that's a really big indicator of how this game's going. Research, actually top there I think now for the first time. Approval's good. Right, so that's it. All going well, I think. Right, let's continue with the combat movement then. If I can't remember what I've moved now, which isn't good. Alright, I think I've done everything down there. So I've actually got a fleet that's going to coalesce here, and I'll take on some star bases. I wanted to bring that down there, but I didn't have the range actually, because it's a basic construct with no range. So I just have to grab that one instead. Okay, it's an old fleet, but that'll more than do the job in most circumstances. I've got a fleet there, let's take out some star bases over here. Okay, quick battle. Okay. Right, it's just made a carrier there. It's pretty much destroyed. I could arguably wait to turn here to get more fleets nearby. I'm not sure I will though, probably not. Right, they took down a shipyard they used to have. That can take out that probably in a minute. Let's get the big combat done then. So I don't think my carrier's in range to get up there. I think they had about 3,000 odd hit points. See how we do against these carriers then. To be honest, that looks like suicide on my part if I engage here. And the thing is, unless I actually kill the carriers, all of these come back I think as well, unless I'm mistaken. I want to go for it though, so yeah, let's view the battle here. See how well we do. If I don't take out any of them, I'm going to be in big trouble long term. Wow, this is pretty crazy. Yeah, carriers are probably well overpowered in this current version of the game I'm using. So I think I took down one somewhere. That is nearly destroyed. These oh, that's a dream carrier. Taking a few down. Hopefully they take a while to regenerate, but I don't know if they do. So they all have small amounts of shields, actually decent hit points, small amounts of weapons, so it all adds up. How many have I destroyed? Hardly any. 60 odd thousand. Okay, this isn't going well, is it? Right, so numbers really matter here. So I took down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I lost my entire fleet. And I didn't take any of their carriers down. So if they get those back immediately, then we're in trouble. So I think what I'm going to be doing is basically making a lot of these see if my one's close to theirs. I kind of need to increase my logistics arguably as well. And I'm probably going to have to defend on a planet to get the increased logistics of 60 so I can have more ships. That wasn't worthwhile then, but at least I know what I'm up against. Okay, I've finished up almost all of the movement. Got a tiny bit left around here. All the colonies are done. I'm going to bring this combat fleet up to attack the defenders on that planet. At least that was what I was going to do. Ah, it's actually out of range. That's a problem. Was that one out of range? Yeah, that one was out of range as well. So I was going to invade that planet this turn. Now I don't think I'm going to be able to. I could invade that one, but it's got aquatic. It's an aquatic world, so I wouldn't get anything out of it. I still might do so though. Transport's but there. So I'm in range of it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that anyway. So let's bring it over here. I'm a bit worried about this situation. I think the Altarian's carriers have 2 carrier modules on each ship, and mine only have 1, so that's a bit of an advantage for them. And I'm not going to be able to attack the carriers until I've taken down the actual interceptors. So yeah, it's a bit of an issue. And I can't really increase the carrier modules on my ships without sacrificing movement or range, which I don't want to do. So trying to figure out how I can deal with that at the moment. Okay, so conventional warfare, 100%. Let's take it down. Victory. So that's actually within their territory, which I'd forgotten about, but it should be okay. Well, actually, it looks as if I'll get production out of this. Right, so that is actual. Whatchamacallit there, shipyards. Let's bring the carrier up there. How much movement left? 3? What's that got left in movement? It's actually out to movement. I wouldn't mind seeing. Ah, here we go. So yeah, you can see our fighters here. Right. Didn't actually lose any. I still don't know how long they take to regenerate, whether you get them back or not, and that's really important, I know that. Okay, so let's got 1 movement point, let's move towards there. Constructor. Need to get into range. Right, there's resources over there, so let's bring that up here. That'll give me range. I can get a transport from down south as well then. And that can stay there. It's got 9 movement left. Guess I'll destroy that. Need to bring it back over here really. Okay, and I've got this colony to do, and I wouldn't be surprised if I'm well over half an hour as usual, so I think I'm going to have to call it an end of the video here, and I'll have to figure out what I'm doing with this situation in the next video. Right, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.